Well, here we are.
And there's a bull bugling up behind us.
Oh, really? Well, this is it. It finally came. The time.
I don't think we're gonna need the playpen. I've outgrown it. I've outgrown it, Daddy.
I thought Trevor was coming though.
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna have to have it on the mountain. Well, it's what? A few hours. We're headed to. Yeah. Well, it's there. All year. All year we've waited on it. So anyways, me and Ryan are about to. We're organizing a trailer. I drove from Alabama. Got here. We ate. Now he's gonna throw his stuff in this trailer, and we're leaving early. Super early.
Other dudes are already up there in New Mexico. They're already in New Mexico. Their season started the 1st. I had to work a little bit this week, and so like Kyle was saying, we're gonna head up. We're gonna try to be there by Friday night and hopefully be hunting Saturday evening. All right, guys, so we are almost there. 30 minutes probably. It's been 14 and a half hours. Pretty sure our GPS took us the longest way possible, but Kyle's convinced otherwise. We're not gonna have much time to update camp because it's gonna be dark and we're gonna get everything set. Looks like some rain's coming in, but we're excited. I think Kyle wants me to hunt in the morning, so I'm super pumped about that. I don't normally get to hunt first just because I like videoing people first. Opening day was like 2 days ago, and so we're a little bit behind, but we're hoping that this area that we went and scouted hasn't had a lot of pressure. It's gonna suck if there's people there for sure in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be rough.
We're gonna go in the morning, probably just check out a couple cameras. Phil's coming in. He was finishing up a hunt in Wyoming tonight, and he's gonna come over and join us for the rest of the week in Colorado. So
It's day 1, and although the tent is extremely nice, it is chilly. I'm talking cold. And this little thing I think actually made it colder. So slept good. We're about to get up. Actually, I woke up 15 minutes before the alarm went off. We're about to head to the woods.
alright, well, we almost made it to the top before Kyle had to have a BM. Did you get everything taken care of?
I think so.
That's good. So so far we've seen a bunch of sign, but I'm pretty sure we heard a bugle like early this morning. The guys we were camping with said they've been hearing bugles late at night. We're not too far. I just checked on Onyx. Our camera's not too far from here, so we'll be able to. We're gonna try to pick up 2 cameras, and then maybe just listen. We're gonna take it kind of slow this morning, and we got to go pick up Phil around lunchtime. So, you ready for another push?
Unfortunately.
Let's do it. Almost. I only pray that it made that sound when it hit the tree. Our nightmares were confirmed. When we reached the top of this ridge, I was able to glass over, and there's probably, I would say conservatively, there's probably over 100 sheep down here. Probably more than that, but a guy hooping and hollering, dogs barking. That's all where we scouted. So luckily, I mean, we had some other options that we, you know, thought of. We're gonna head back. Phil's gonna meet up with us around lunchtime. We may wind up packing in this evening, so, but maybe we'll cross our fingers and see if we come across something on our way back. Though it's only the first day, and we're already kind of going to Plan B. So we stopped.
No, it's never really Plan B. It's where we want to be.
Yeah, we're not too far.
Very...
Yeah. We made moves to get away from the sheep, so yeah. we're out of sheep country, hopefully.
So you told them about the sheep in the this morning?
Yeah. So we were actually on our way, pretty similar, or pretty close spot. We met a guy from Texas, super nice dude, and he told us about this area. We'd already had it marked on Onyx, so we are boot scooting it, and Kyle is
running.
Yeah. So we're just gonna work our way up here super slow. It's already late, so we're just gonna kind of maybe just do more reconics this evening. But usually when you don't have high hopes,
the expectations are low, but we are optimistic.
I'll tell you what's not low.
Read that.
The wind.
The wind is kicking, probably gonna calm down here in about an hour. We're gonna try to just get up here where we can hear.
Alright, let's do this.
So, I'm 5'6", 5'7". They're 6'1", 6'2". Dude, they walk so freaking fast. And it's not like I can't walk. It's just, I need to jog. It's killing me. So, we've worked our way up into an area that's supposedly pretty good, and we're getting up here on the side. There's a drainage on the other side that looks like there should be elk in it, but we don't know. I mean, there's not much elk sign on this so far. I mean, literally none. Normally in September there's some elk somewhere talking, so you just gotta cover some ground, be strategic with your bugling if you're calling. Now if you're in an area where you can see good, then, you know, glass some, but this is not one of those areas. So we're just getting up here where we can strategically bugle a little bit, some of these ravines, drainages or whatever, and see if we can get one talking. So that's the plan.
If you're not hearing elk or seeing elk, it's hard to not get discouraged. But like we were just saying, we're not wasting our time. You're marking off areas that you know elk aren't. So, I mean, especially if you're in a new area. It would be a little bit more defeating if you went back to a place you'd been to before and you knew there was elk there, but we don't know anything about this place, so you gotta just keep optimistic because it could just turn super quick. I mean, one drainage could hold all the elk, one drainage over, so you just gotta keep looking. That's all I wanted to say.
Good advice. Very true.
Okay, so we're probably 50 yards from where we just did that interview about not seeing any sign. This is literally the first sign we've seen since we walked. We probably walked 3 miles.
For sure.
In here. It's in a drainage, super thick. You see how thick it is behind it. And it's pretty obvious. Elk love thick. Thicker the better. It seems like these elk are staying up on the ridges for whatever reason traveling. They're not down in the bottoms as much right now, so our thermals are good. They're still going down, but we're starting to get into some sign finally at least.
He's 50 feet below us, but he's on the side of that hill.
On this?
Yes.
Just heard our first bugle fire.
just sounded off by himself. I feel like we should, just to play it safe. I feel like going down the hit it. I feel it going down. It was doing that. If we stay on the edge, I just don't know. That kind of just keeps going down that way. That was pretty much the end of the trail. Let's just chill. Let's figure it out. Yeah, it's not going nowhere. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine, dude. If it ain't right, tight. He's bugling on him on his own, and he sounds like he's getting closer. So he's in the trees right now. You can see that's a little closer, I think. He's even with us. Let's just move up a little closer. Okay, because he's close enough to where we can try to suck him in. Go. Get down the bottom. Go straight down. I think. Bugle. He was at 50 yards. So there's another one. There's another one behind him. I don't know if it's a bull or not. He's a little bull. He's gonna get scared. See him? Dude, he's behind that opening. What's the range? It's 40. 50. Shoot for 45. That looked good, didn't it? I smoked him, didn't I? Is that good? It was quartered. It was pretty good. That's him. He was
long. It was mid-body perfect.
I mean, he was
perfect.
He was quartering too, but not too bad. Come here. I think I heard him crash. I mean, he was quartering too. He did exactly what you were gonna do, what you told me he was gonna do. Yeah. But it was so thick.
You can't see.
Listen, if we would have got up there, our thermals would have went straight down to him. He was looking for you. Yeah. I heard him snapping sticks, so I jumped back here because I thought he was gonna come up. And it pulled him back in because he was behind. What? He's in that opening. I heard him crash, dude. He was crashing. I heard stuff up here crash. What? He was quartering about like this. No I tucked it as tight as I could. I think it's good though. Dude, as soon as I heard his stick break right there, he's like, dude, he's coming right to me. Dude, they're still bugling. Still bugling.
Dude, I'm so like, this is New Mexico to me all over again because it's quiet and then like we're down in the dumps and then what happened, Phil?
I mean, hey, what did I tell you? I told you guys one drainage can make all the difference.
Did it, dude. I'm so jacked up about that.
How about the collar, dude?
Dude, that was just beautiful stuff.
And
the ape ear just wrecked him, dude. On the peak so hard up there.
He was, dude, he's like just looking for a peak, dude.
He's like,
He goes, these aren't those unguided guys, is it?
He shouldn't have peeked, dude. As soon as he was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to peek. And then he looked over at you guys, he's like, oh, it's them.
Oh, we heard about you guys.
This is day one. Dude, day one, son. So awesome, dude.
I mean, immediately he was bleeding.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
And so, severed. I think opened him up pretty good. And there's blood spraying on the trees too, so that's a good sign that it's spraying out. It's bleeding out of this side.
Yeah, it's sprayed that way.
Blood?
He immediately was bleeding good, and my arrow broke off, but it stayed in. And I knew he was quartering too, so I knew I didn't get both lungs, but I felt confident, and we found blood on the leaf that had bubbles in it. But he was going uphill, and if you've only got one lung, they can go a ways. And I mean, he went straight uphill.
Yeah,
we were probably
until when, if he would have just turned downhill, he would have suffocated. All the blood would have stayed in his cavity. And so that's just, you know, just remember that. Going uphill, from what we've been a part of and our experience, they can go uphill a ways. Eventually they turn downhill and it ends up suffocating him.
Yeah, so we just happened to Kyle spotted him because we heard something rustling, and he was literally just standing there. I heard him breathing. You could hear blood in his...
He would have probably died if we had given him the more time, and we gave him an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So
Need my light on him?
I'd like to. So we had to drag him out of the weeds there, but here he is. He's not a big bull, but I tell you what, he'll eat just as good as any 350 that I've tasted.
I'd have shot him dead, like always.
Always. I'm telling you, me and Kyle were talking about this on the way up here, and it's just the anticipation of all the memories and the stories. I mean, we still talk about last year. We had an incredible year. And it's just so much fun knowing that you're gonna make these memories, but you don't know nothing about it. You just have to let it play out. And I don't think I'd trade this for anything.
No.
That story was awesome.
Absolutely,
it was
a blast.
Dead as can be. Did an interview, talked about how one ridge can literally make all the difference. We heard this bull bugle, and I would say we probably killed him in less than 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And this is not a unit that is known for trophies. We are here to make sure that we don't go home without meat.
Exactly.
And that's why we come out west in general anyways. And this is not a unit that has trophy potential of 300-inch bulls. It's not. I think the trophy potential here is literally 270. Yeah. And so, you know, we're here to have a good time, and that is exactly what we just had.
For sure.
I promise you.
All right, we just made it back to the trailhead. Our buddies that were up here mule deer hunting met us with some side-by-sides, saved us probably another mile or two of walking. One of the heaviest packs I've done, except for the New Mexico. I think it was a little bit heavier, but it's gonna be good eating. Let's go.